Why does skin color automatically impose political beliefs?
Because race has always been identified as a political consideration, not only as it relates to the Constitution of the United States, but also how it is implemented at the state level. That's why these districts were always drawn so that they took race into consideration. So that's my point.
Yes.
But why? Why should an enlightened society believe that?
Because of the history of the United States.
Well, there's a history, but as we grow out of that history, which I hope we would have by now, an enlightened society would not say that your skin color, an immutable characteristic, is an indicator of your political persuasion.
We are not quite living in the future.
Well, if you want to start living in the future, you have to go back to original principles, and original principles say that immutable characteristics,
the original principle was slavery was legal.
Such as skin color should not be an indication of your character. That's an original principle. That's a foundational liberal principle.
In a constitution where slavery was legal,
and then we fought a war to end it.
I know
because of our Declaration of Independence and the values, those original principles that we stated there. That was used as the argument against slavery by the Republicans.
What's happening? I don't know. Like, this is like the religion of racism, politics, white supremacy, and just the religion of delusion. And the reason I say that, because when I look at stuff like this is what comes to mind. You have people who have this belief about America, and there's a fundamental problem with it. The racism part. Oh, we enslaved you, but we gave you freedom. First of all, freedom wasn't yours to take away, though. You get what I'm saying? Like this concept of, I'm gonna destroy something of yours, but I'm giving you something back. No, you're not. You're not doing anybody any favors. Okay, you effing up people's countries, people's lives, people's how can I say this? Generations, and then going, like it's like somebody who will break in your house and burn it down and go, oh, you know what? But I gave you keys. Yeah, no, it's stupid. Now, this same concept of, when going to Venezuela and going to Iran, I'm gonna say it right. We're going abroad. We're gonna give the world freedom. No, you're just going to rob everybody. That's it. That's it. That's all you're doing is robbing everybody and just acting like you're not. This is why I say there's a religion of delusion. And then we wind up in these situations where people want to play these games like, oh, I just, I didn't know that I blew up your country because I didn't want you to prosper and succeed. This whole thing, this is an American trait. This is a European trait. Africa looks beautiful, destroy it. Oh, Asia looks beautiful, destroy it. Oh, the Middle East looks very beautiful, destroy it. Oh, Central and South America, this place looks great, destroy it. You see, we're giving you freedom. We're giving you democracy. Y'all need to stay off that dope. Y'all really need to stay off that dope. And the weird part about this is, America has this thing where it wants the world to have Stockholm syndrome, inside and outside of this country, and it worked for a good period of time, but it's wearing off. And because it's wearing off, people are kind of antsy. And I'm gonna say, it's no nice way to say what I was about to say. Okay, let me back up. In this country, when people were being successful in this country and they weren't white Americans, they destroyed stuff, right? So this happens inside, outside. I remember when Cuba basically stood up to the United States and their involvement in the United States involvement with the mob trying to turn Cuba into Las Vegas. Oh well, you didn't let us create casinos and how can I say this, brothels. Oh, you didn't let us do that in Cuba. We're gonna bomb you for years. It's like, oh my goodness, that's that mentality, and it's delusional. I'm helping you. I'm doing something for you. It's like, bro, shut up, shut up. Because people will go, the civil, we had slavery and we fought the Civil War to free. Really? Really? And so you really think y'all fought the Civil War to help free black people that you shouldn't have messed with in the first place, even though you enslaved Indians too. Remember that? You didn't fight a war to free them? Oh yeah, you forgot that part. The hypocrisy, right? But we freed the blacks. And then they started doing well in Reconstruction, and we had to institute Jim Crow. So here's the thing. You never wanted us to be free anyways. You wanted America to be an open air prison for black folks to make you rich, generation after generation. So this thing of and I said it because it's like this concept of I'm always giving you something and doing something for you, and it's like, bro, shut the up, stop it. And that's the religion of the politics, where politically we came to the table and we're doing something in your best interest. No, never. Never. You never did anything in anybody's own best interest, not even your own. Not even your own. Because I can tell you what's in the best interest of the whole earth. America leaving people the hell alone. Can't do it though. Gotta just mess with everybody in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Because it's the religion. I need to feel better than you. Part of American exceptionalism and patriotism and all of this brainwashing BS that's been going on in the concept of come to America and be somebody. It was all predicated on a lie. Because what that means is I'm going to sell you a dream to come to this country so you can be something. But what I mean is I need you to work for me because I don't want to do my own work. I don't want to actually roll my sleeves up and get dirty. I don't actually, if I pull myself up by my bootstraps, I actually, want you to pull my bootstraps for me. I can tell you the story that I did it. Doesn't have to be true, but I can tell you the story. And if you believe the story and you can come work for me. It's like, no, these people had generations of lazy family members who exploited people. That's the general consensus. You got, to the point where you got these people swearing that they're, you got Europeans swearing that I'm Indian. Man, boy, these Indians getting whiter and whiter, ain't they? Indians look out here looking like powder. If y'all don't know who that is, let me, Leslie Handler, I'm Native American. Okay, all right. They don't look like Jason Momoa, no. They look like Brad Pitt. Tom Cruise, and I'm the last Mohican. Oh my God. It's the religion of politics and racism and delusions. I have to be everybody and get everything from everybody, and it's like, all right, bro. and that's part of the issue with in a sense, that was the issue with England and Europe, and that's why Europe had crashed, because it's the same premise. Europe wanted to expand, and steal from every other country to the point where they ran out of stuff to steal. And then that's how America came to be. So, Australia, we're gonna steal, and at some point you run out of stuff to steal, and you're robbing people and swear to God. True story. I'm gonna say this. When I was a teenager, had a field trip. Actually, I wasn't on this particular field trip. Classmate on a field trip, tripping, wilding out. If any of y'all saw NWA movie when they had the kid throwing up gang signs, messing with the gangsters in the wrong neighborhood, and then they stormed the bus, that happened. And they robbed the kid that started all the stuff on this particular field trip. But after they robbed him, because they basically damn near robbed the whole bus because of him, he had like $400 on him. They gave him back $20 and thanked him for being the catalyst for the whole bus getting robbed. And that's what America does. We're gonna rob you, but here's $20. You see how I look out for you? You see, nobody else would do that. Nobody else would break in my house and steal all my stuff and then turn around and give me my stuff back and act like they're doing me a favor. You're right. Nobody else would do that. That's the issue with the concept of America and its politics and its racism and its delusion. And it's in the belief that people buy into this stuff. Like, you can buy into it because you sold your soul for this. But everybody that you robbed for this, they didn't sell their soul for that. So they're not buying it. But I'm going to leave it at that, man. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.